Hello, YouTube viewers and Transformers fans of all ages. This is the TFNG coming to you with a very quick live streamed update video on one of my custom Transformers toys that I made a month ago. And it was about that time I looked around my Transformers collection and I realized I did not have any toys at all of the two Transformers characters known as the Battlechargers. They were a pair of Decepticons who in the original Generation 1 toy line had a gimmick of an automatic transformation. It made their robot modes look goofy and deformed, but I decided to custom paint the two Battlechargers. Their names were Runabout and Runamuck. Okay, autocorrect primer, welcome. So this is Runabout. And I think I got the wrong Battlecharger's name in the title of the video. This is actually a update for Runamuck. I think I did get it correctly. I can't remember now, but anyways, in my original full-on review in which I showed off my custom Battlechargers, which use the Combiner Wars Blackjack toy mold, and I actually found out the main reason I used Combiner Wars Blackjack to make my custom Runabout and Runamuck toys was because I found out that this toy mold had originally been designed with Runabout as the character intended for it. So, and this was acknowledged when Takara Tomy repainted and I think also retooled with new heads the Combiner Wars Blackjack mold in their Transformers Adventure toy line, and they also did Runamuck as an exclusive. So yes, anyone out there who's looking for deciding which Transformers toy, if you want to make your custom Battlechargers and add it to your Transformers collection, then the Combiner Wars Blackjack mold is one that Takara Tomy officially used. Now, the main reason for this quick update video is for Runamuck, the other Battlecharger, and originally, since I used the Combiner Wars Blackjack mold for both of the Battlechargers, I originally left the purple pieces, the axe weapon, and if I lift up the robot mode chest, I'll show you the inner robot mode torso on Combiner Wars Blackjack. It's made out of purple plastic, but a few days ago, a friend of the channel, David Hill, he commented on my video if I had ever considered using the orange parts from the Combiner Wars Rodimus Prime Legends Class toy mold for Runabout to make him look more G-accurate, and I originally said I hadn't thought about it, and one of the reasons for that was because when I made my custom Battlechargers, I didn't have enough money to buy a third version of the toy, so I decided to take David Hill's advice and see what Runamuck would look like with Combiner Wars Rodimus's orange parts on him. So switching them out, that left Rodimus Prime with his orange parts replaced with purple ones. I'm thinking of calling this purple version of Rodimus, I'm thinking of calling him a Night Attack Rodimus. I think he doesn't look too bad with his orange parts switched out with purple ones. So without further delay, I will bring out the bot that this video is focused on. Here is Runamuck with hot rods, orange bits applied to him to make him look more G1 accurate. So I think it came out okay. Next month in August, I might buy a second copy of Combiner Wars Rodimus just so I can have the toy with the orange parts like it originally was. David Hill, hello, welcome. So David Hill, this video, I have to thank you because you made this video possible. I took your advice and switched out the orange and purple parts between my custom Runamuck toy and my Combiner Wars Rodimus toy. Alright, so here is Runamuck with the orange bits on him, and David Hill, I agree with what you said. It does make him look a lot more G1 accurate compared to the purple parts he had in my original review. I had said that with the purple bits on him, Runamuck looked like a miniature version of Breakdown. So he no longer does. He looks more like his G1 self. Almost called him Blackjack. For Runabout, I I have no plans on changing the purple bits on him. I think he looks menacing enough. And yeah, so for my now purpleized Rodimus, I'm going to call him Nightshade Nightshade Attack Rodimus, and just I came up with a little background story that he switched out his orange bits with purple ones so he could go sneaking around after the Decepticons at nighttime. But yes, I think these guys came out okay, switching them around. Now, and here they are looking at them from the back. I apologize for my fingers covering up their legs. When I did my custom work on Runabout and Runamuck, I found it somewhat difficult painting around the Decepticon logo, but I think it came out alright for them. And as I said in my original video review of these custom toys, TFFSM Productions, welcome. And as I said in my original review of these guys, these are the only toys of the Battlechargers I have in my Transformers collection of Runabout and Runamuck. A few weeks ago, Hasbro did a fan poll that only lasted 48 hours on Facebook, where Transformers fans got to choose which Transformers toy they would like to be released in the War for Cybertron Siege toy line. The 4 characters you got to choose from were one of the Sharkticons, Shrapnel, one of the Insecticons, Spinister, the Decepticon helicopter, and the 4th and final character in the poll that I voted for was Runamuck, who was renamed Runamuck since Hasbro lost the registered trademark to his original name. And funny thing, just a few days ago, a few weeks after the poll was held, it was revealed that Spinister is most definitely being given a toy in the War for Cybertron Siege line. And I didn't really hear if that was the result of the fan vote poll, or if it was, or if Spinister was already being given a toy. So personally, I'm hoping that Hasbro releases official modern-day toys of both of the Battlechargers, because the only toys of Runabout and Runamuck that have been officially released by Hasbro in recent years were the deluxe class toys that were repaints of Generations, Wheeljack, and they were released exclusively through the Transformers Collectors Club. And I actually looked on Wikipedia, and the only toys of the Battlechargers that had been released at mass retail were in fact the original Generation 1 toys that were released back in 1986. So, yeah, I personally think it's time that Runabout and Runamuck be given new official action figures. So a big thank you to you, David Hill, for inspiring me to go the extra mile with my custom Runamuck toy. Boy, not only does he look more geo and accurate, but even though he's been further differentiated from his partner Runabout, they still, since it's the same toy model, they still look like a uniform team. So I think they came out great. Also, a thank you and to you, Autocorrect Primer. I'm not worried about my official Combiner Wars Rodimus now having a purple bits in place of his orange, because you sent me this oversized knockoff. So now I have this toy to enjoy. Combiner Wars Rodimus, the toy mold in his original red and orange paint job. So thank you, Autocorrect Primer, for that. And so I will end the live stream right now. So, in my opinion, is it worth switching out the purple and orange bit? It's on Runamuck. Now that I've done it, I think it is worth it. So, if you decide to make these custom toys yourself, and you decide to go the extra mile that I did to make these guys as G1 accurate as possible, the aftermarket price for Combiner Wars Blackjack is roughly $15, and it's the same with Rodimus. So, if you buy a duplicate Rodimus Prime to switch out to do a part swap to make a Runamuck, like a white and orange, the toys needed to make these custom figures, you will roughly run you $45, and then that doesn't include the money you'll spend buying the paint necessary to make these guys. So thank you everyone who tuned into the live stream chat at TFSM Productions, David Hill, It'll autocorrect primer. Larkin's Lair, you just logged on. I was just about to end the video, but I'll stay on a few seconds longer for you. So a few weeks ago, I made custom toys of the Battlechargers, Runabout, and Runamuck using the Combiner Wars Blackjack mold, and David Hill, he asked me to see what Runamuck would look like if I switched out the purple bits that he originally had with the yellowish-orange ones on Combiner Wars Rodimus, which I did. And I think it does make Runamuck a lot more amazing. And so here's my Combiner Wars Rodimus with the purple bits on him now. Thinking of calling him Night Attack Rodimus. And that this is like a attack paint job that he has that he sometimes uses. So thank you everyone once again who tuned into the live stream chat. This has been the TF Angeek. I don't know right now what my next video overview video is going to be, if it's going to be on a video review or if it's going to be one of my next figure spotlight video, because I have an idea for some Transformers characters I could show off for my figure spotlight video. But thank you, David Hill, for your suggestion, and thank you everyone who continues to support my channel. Thank you everyone who logged into the live stream chat. This has been the TF Angeek, and do I recommend making these custom toys? If you absolutely have to have toys of Runabout and Runamuck in your Transformers collection, then yes, I do recommend and buying duplicates of Combiner Wars Blackjack and painting them up into the G1 Battlechargers. But if the Battlechargers aren't Transformers characters you really have any attachment to, then these customs really aren't necessary. So thank you everyone, and for tuning in and for your continued support. This has been the TF Angeek, and this has been a quick update video of my Combiner Wars custom Legends class Runamuck figure. Here he is standing beside his partner, my custom Combiner Wars Runabout. And just for the heck of it, I keep saying I'm going to sign off. If I apologize, that it's a habit I've never really been able to break since I started doing it, which was almost towards the beginning of when I started my channel. But I know you guys are going to want to see it, even though I showed it off in my original video. So really fast, next I will transform these guys so you can see what they look like in vehicle mode. In there. So here are Runabout and Runamuck in their alt modes. They look pretty fantastic. I did not custom paint the gold on the windows. I figured they look nice enough with them. And since the gold paint on Runabout, it's on a black background, and on Runamuck, it's on a white background. Even though it's the exact same shade of gold paint, it does look like it gives the optical illusion of being slightly different shades of gold due to the different background colors. There they are on the bottom, top view. So yeah, I really enjoy having these guys. And just because I know you'll want to see him as well, here is my now red and purple Rodimus transformed into his alt mode. So here is my now red and purple Combiner Wars Rodimus transformed into his vehicle mode. I don't know, I think the purple really works for him. And just to see what he looks like compared to what the original toy looked like, here is the oversized knockoff that I got from Autocorrect Primer. And thank you, Autocorrect Primer, once again for this amazing knockoff. So yeah, it really amazes me how a simple part swap and a simple addition of paint changes Transformers toys completely, and how you're able to get the same toy mold used to make completely different Transformers characters. There's Larkin's Lair says, oh, oversized. So yeah, Larkin's Lair, there is an oversized knockoff of Combiner Wars Rodimus. He's one of a handful of Legends class toys that was given an oversized knockoff. Some of them were Generations Legends class Optimus Prime. Let's see, David Hill, he said, yes, bonus content. So yeah, you're welcome for the bonus content of me showing off Runamuck with his new parts in his alt mode as well as robot mode. Note autocorrect primer, you're so welcome. Yes, thank you very much for that. David Hill, he says I should customize OS Hot Rod, my oversized hot rod. I don't know if I want to customize it or not. I think it looks great by its on its own. And as far as customizing this toy, my thing is that I'm slightly OCD when I end up with when I customize a Transformers toy and I end up with an official toy that has parts it originally did not have. So if I decide next month to buy a duplicate of Combiner Wars Hot Rod so I could have him with his orange parts once again, I might do some custom work on this toy. Let's see. David Hill, he says he's got one of these toys coming in the mail and he plans on adding exhaust pipes to the side. Yes, I have seen some people do that. So even though I've tried to sign off multiple times before, or here is just one last look at these guys in their alt modes. The biggest trouble I had combining these toys was when I painted the sides of the wheels, the silver paint, the sides of the tires and the hubcaps on the molding of these wheels. It was such tiny space. I just ended up painting the entire sides of the wheels. So both Runabout and Runamuck have all silver wheels on the side. Fortunately, the silver paint didn't splash down into the undersides of the tires, so that was really great. Let's see. David Hill, he says, LOL, your fans demand more. David Hill, he says they're 30-inch rims. Im's autocorrect primer says that he and Nikki are glad that I like having this oversized knockoff of Combiner Wars Rodimus. So thank you, everyone, and this is my once and final official sign-off for the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for enjoying Runabout and Runamuck as much as I do. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and this is my final farewell. So goodbye, good night, be good to everyone you meet. Eat, transform. Transformers always rule. They are more than meets the eye. That phrase lives up definitely in more ways than one. Thank you, everyone who tuned into the live stream chat. Larkin's Lair, autocorrect primer, David Hill, TFSM Productions, and thank you to all my subscribers for your continued support. Alright, so please like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video. Oh, it just might come out of nowhere like tonight's video did. So thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Transform and roll out.